Yo, what's up? What's up, stream? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Watching FNCS watch party. Um, haven't done watch party. I don't remember last time I did a watch party, but let's do a watch party. You know what? Let's do a watch party. Hey, Woos, welcome to the stream. What's up, stream? How's it going? Watching watching the FNCS. Let's watch and let's enjoy and let's watch this watch party, you know? This watch party.
Game plan is somehow Venno is going to be the one on top of the mountain. Tayson trying to farm up, but he's just like all-seeing eye, gathering information for him and Tayson. And as soon as they don't like the position, they're going back to farming up. A lot of players here stuck now on top of Rift Island have to make that decision. Do they actually want to contest the point or just find their position at the top and try to shoot around?
I mean, there's so many objectives each of these duos could have. They might just want to get to a position where there's a lot of duos around them so they can get that damage, get those tags. They might just want the loot from the flag. They might just want to be in a good position where they have that option to rotate when zone does pull further. Under the Rift Island, there are rifts that appear that a lot of duos will be boxing up on. There's launch pads on the Rift Island that you can use to rotate. There's so many factors, so many benefits that you can get from this location. But for right now, it's all about damage.
Yeah, and I can see the forecast tower card just left there on the ground. Pink and Vico, I really don't think they had a chance to actually grab the forecast. With Kiro and Kudo contesting it, Venno and Tayson making their way, it's almost one of those things in the game that's very, very useful that goes to the wayside. Pink is going to go ahead and lead that charge. No shields on to Vico really to follow up, but I imagine they're just holding their spot here, grabbing two different boxes for now, so that way they can try to get two different angles on any teams rotating on this part of the zone.
Now that the forecast section of the match has ended, it's more about the combat caches now, that extra loot that you find throughout the map, the engagements that arise from it. But I believe Pink and Vico are even taking shots at a solo there. He has disengaged now, but in two separate boxes, they do have more vision. There's 20 seconds until fourth zone closes. So we'll have to see here what their game plan is.
Yeah, just looking around, looking in the mini-map. Not too many full teams on this side of the map. 4 total out of 38. Maybe even a 5th if you look a little bit more down towards the south. A couple solos scattered in and out of that as well. Have to be very, very careful when you're stacked up on the congested side of zone as a solo. As you jump on board Vaniac and Sined, one of our early teams to qualify in day 1 of the FNCS semifinals. And this season overall, I don't know where they're finding the eliminations. I don't know how they're grabbing the material, but it's usually late into the game. They start to build a massive sky base due to a reef.
Alright, chat.
At the perfect time. And it's usually
Hopefully
there, but now that we have a lot of our
I'm back to stream mode, so yeah.
I want to see if they're going to take that
First time do a watch party.
Go ahead and build such a massive sky
do a watch party.
There is a bit of materials down below.
Yeah.
That they can refarm up on.
Watch party.
Use of the smart pistol to lock onto their opponents as they're
I have good chat
looking Rift Island now.
in here.
Venno,
We're doing a watch party, guys.
lower on HP.
Watch party.
To use heals on the rotate here.
This is on the.
Scraps left behind.
Hopefully you can see. Hopefully if you can see.
They have the Flowberry Fizz, so
this is what I'm on right now. Try to
Rift Island, the zone pulls so
get
far away from it.
oh yeah, this go Cliffy. I did not know there is go Cliffy thing. Oh, there's no commute A. There's like no commute E. I mean no communicate. But it's like only just like Cliffy. Hey, thank you for Conforto. Welcome.
Going to Rift Island and taking shots back and forth.
Thank you for Conforto.
They're just
How's it going?
for
We do a watch party. You know?
as
let's
they
do
quickly
a watch
decide.
party.
It's
So
gonna be
yeah,
Zen
guys,
and Vanyak's
watch party.
box that they want to get into, straight into the action as Veno gets a wall replace, unable to connect his first pump shot. Now, the danger of the surrounding duos is the shots and the pressure is going to come in.
Welcome. How's your day?
Very, very early
I'm doing
for
good.
Veno and Tayson. But
Hey,
as they are
welcome,
44
Bandit.
above the
What's
threshold
up?
instead of below, they're gonna
You make
find
me a hat trick?
themselves
Oh my god,
just
you're gonna make me a hat
plan B
trick.
while they try to look for
Bandit.
shots elsewhere. It does have the Thunderburst, does have
Seriously?
the Reaper Sniper, can definitely pick up a ton of damage in the blink of an eye. Tayson spotting a player out. Veno's gonna try to land a shot, doesn't click through, and you can see they're falling below that damage threshold, and you see their plan B behind them. Tayson's looking at it, seeing when do they go versus when do they continue to do this.
Okay, thank you
Now
for
drop down to 31
hat trick,
above.
guys.
As the
Thank
pressure
you.
continues, so does the risk. Tayson now desperately looking at multiple angles. Where's that option? Where's that opportunity going to open
Okay,
up? Is there gonna be another
hat
duo
tricks.
peeking? Who needs
Okay,
damage?
hat
But you gotta be
tricks.
careful. You see that
Twitch.
reflection from the sight.
You will see there.
It's
You will see
terrifying,
there.
especially if it connects onto you.
There
At the
is
same time, if you can just land one big shot, it could be enough.
Ah.
Because now they've decided
a hat
the
trick
time
on Twitch.
to get towards the box fights. One pump shot could be all it takes. As Tayson is going to be on the receiving end.
Yeah, nice counter shot coming out from Banyak to deal a huge amount of damage. Sined
They make me a hat trick on Twitch
Too
views.
much damage
They
to
did
those
this
builds
redeem
down just
hat
like
trick.
their counterparts.
Did this redeem hat trick.
It is gonna be tricky on
This
the other
redeem
side.
hat trick
Now
on
they are
Twitch.
below. Veno, Tayson continuously falling,
Oh my
stalling
gosh.
themselves out. Now they're being forced here by Storm Surge to try to interact. But Tayson landing a couple shots through the builds, gonna climb them up that Storm Surge threshold, but still not enough to be over. In about 30 seconds, this will activate and put them in a tougher spot than they are right now.
Big pots being dropped, being split between the duo as they
try
continue
to
just look at
watch,
the box fight.
and
But in the
then
meantime, there's so many duos now
Sugeko
rotating
award.
in their surroundings down below.
Are
You can
we
see
got
Tayson
evidence
a bit
or
of
now
action. You
have
can see it's
to
actually Bevy
watch for
Pablo
30 minutes?
just
So
in
let's
front
watch
of
for
their box
like
here.
a couple of
As they
minutes and
may
then after
decide
that,
they don't wanna
if we
continue
get
the box
on,
fight with the player
I will
close.
check,
Double pickaxe comes
go
through
award.
directly into the box. This is another
That's you. Oh wait,
Tayson was able to squeak in. He gets the
I
knock.
guess
Shouldn't be afraid, though.
nope.
Veno's
Probably
down.
this could be
Bevy's
your
gonna
first time
sacrificed
to
on the other side. Nobody really
see
taking
the
over this
award.
fight just
Looks like.
yet.
We
Pablo's
gotta go
trying to
award
heal
like.
up. Tayson's trying to give himself more space.
Yeah, the last one I got.
Get Veno back, but
Hey,
he has to build
it's
himself
good,
space,
but
and he's doing the perfect play
yeah,
here.
it's like
Chance
I got
back
this
in
to
the
be
stand.
FNCS
Banyak and Ed, they hear
award.
noise going down, and they
Like
focus
cost
the
minutes
other
on
solo
on
out
Fortnite. Of course,
for
it's on
Veno
Fortnite.
Tayson. I think this is
But
gonna
I'm
be
very happy
successful.
to do a
Another
watch
chance
party
to
now
this game.
Huge
Because watch
Veno
party.
did get knocked down, but all they wanted
Ever
was
since
that
I'm not
damage.
gonna play this
And they got the
cups
damage without even losing.
FNCS since
player.
I'm not playing
As now they do
FNCS
have the shields to
tournaments
recuperate
now
what was lost
because
during the
I'm
engagement.
not like
I believe they're a little over
a good
250
player, but
above and
I'm
can
still
focus
a good
bit
player,
more now on
but
positioning
too much
as
threats.
Malavuka Merstash
So like
also
too much
in a
threats.
critical situation.
By the way,
They do have
too
the medallion,
much
which is
threat.
gonna help
A
them
lot
get to
threat.
50 shield, but at the
a
same
lot
time,
threat.
you only
I
have so
can't
much
risk.
HP, you only have so
I
much
can't
shields, but
risk.
540
If it was you and me or
This is
duos,
very big.
we team up together, we play go tournaments, but apparently we lose. Oh my gosh. I don't know how you're going to. I don't know how we can play together with you and me and go Fortnite tournaments like Fortnite Cups, but nope. Fortnite Cups, nope. I prefer just do a watch party, you know? It's a lot better, you know? It's a lot better just watch. Just watch party, you know? This is a watch party. Because, hey, I love go watch parties. Sometimes I love this, you know? I love go watch party.
All the duos that are rotating through, but you want to get a bit elevated for that, as we can see Kiduo lost his duo partner. No floppers left, 33 HP, ticking quicker and quicker. As now just 10 left.
Oh.
Connects a couple shots, but
Yep.
you would need a blessing to get out of this situation.
Hey, welcome to the stream. What's up?
Tayson, Veno, back where we've seen him before.
This is a Fortnite watch party.
This time around,
This is a Fortnite watch party.
They're gonna have more control
On the
over
website.
the game from here
On the
out.
website. This is on the watch party
23
website.
teams still left alive. Even
Compare
though they're a
if.
full duo, there's 5
It's
solos
not like
running around
it's
the
a
slot
web
trying to collect
page,
those
so
solo
like
points.
it's a website I'm watching right now
Put
in
into
years.
panic from
Try
Storm
to
Surge. They were
you know,
forced to go all in.
try to get
And although
go
they lost
free
a lot of
awards.
their
Try to
HP,
get free
They're
awards.
now healthy enough inside of the zone and have a chance to make it to the end game. But for Putrick,
Yeah.
on the other hand, he did lose his duo partner during the hunt. Now 82 below, forced to take those shots and look for that damage as players start rotating through. It's all duos in the surrounding area. Putrick needs a miracle.
Yeah, he's trying to go ahead and rotate while getting the shots, but hasn't been successful so far. Storm surging.
What do you think about this, Riz?
In and all the damage has
Go,
been done. He
watch
gets
body.
sent back to the lobby here in game 1. Zone, it's moving over
What do you guys
the
think?
mountain, and
Go
this
watch
is
body.
we
What do you think
saw
about
last
go
weekend.
watch
If you're
body?
not prepared for these roller coaster of zones, it will be
Hey,
disastrous
welcome.
to your builds, to your material, and your overall
So,
game
man,
plan.
Reser
You can see
21,
Kuzi
welcome
left
to
as
the
a solo.
stream.
I will say, luckily for
How's
him,
it going?
he does have those med kits and some builds to work with. So this is the stage when the zones begin to move. He has a chance to stagger himself to try to pick up points or an elimination.
Ninth zone will be appearing shortly. The first moving zone of the match is Queasy. Opponents, danger, jumping right.
What do you guys think about this watch bodies? What do you think about this, guys? Watch bodies? What do you guys think?
Does not slow down.
Yeah, the Thunderburst just doing so much damage. Even the Nemesis being in on those.
What do you guys think about go watch body, guys?
Just trying to get out, but there's still pressure for so many duos.
Watch bodies go. Hey,
Top 19
watch bodies.
Queasy and Thomas will go
Yep,
down
watch
in
bodies,
game
awesome.
one.
We're not
Hopefully that
amazing.
motivates
Like,
them to
probably
keep
this
going.
could be my first time
Aqua,
doing
they're
watch
gonna
body.
be first team here on the high ground. Can they hold on?
But
to
this
it?
is
Because
go
we see
for
that
9
zone
watch
for
body.
some, it might be too early because we know there's a
I love
duo
go watch
or even a
bodies
solo
too.
at the low ground,
You know,
planning to try to overtake
one
this
amazing watch bodies.
You know how much Aqua likes to play on the high ground with 3 elims already. Holding it from the first zone can be a risky move, but at the same time,
If you guys don't play Fortnite, but this is how Fortnite is. This is how Fortnite is right now.
Make it into zone.
Apparently,
Could be enough for them to hold on to it. Resin now, huge impact there, recuperating the materials.
apparently this is a Fortnite, so this is a watch body, guys.
Stay together on this rotate.
Yeah, it wasn't a ton, but those siphon mats are getting him from point A to point B, allowing him to pop the big pot, get his shields back. Cammy by himself, but luckily for them, out of the duo, he's the one that typically does carry the HP heals. Top 16, still got more points to gather and doing a good job of staying ahead of the game. Sees the zone, going up the mountain. He's trying to beat every team there as Pink and Vico went down to Pablo, who lost his teammate Bevies early on in this game.
Yanis, Flixie, favorites for today's competition as they go ahead with the grapple blade, making sure to stay together, but you gotta be careful. It is Cammy close by. Do they know that it's a solo as they continue to target?
I love to do watch bodies, so I'm thinking about, hey, we could do, I might do watch bodies, so this is going to be watch bodies.
Video gets down along the way. Reason stuck by himself, and he's doing a
Let's see.
fantastic job.
Do I gotta
moving through
walk?
these builds
Oh, I have to wait
almost
for,
unseen.
oh, I have to watch for
Last
30
medkit
minutes
now
for good
being
stream.
put to good
Of
use.
good stream,
Seeing
30 minutes
if he can
video.
find a rotate here.
So,
He's
yep.
gonna be on the backside, so
30
we
minutes.
have more
Try to get
options
the
on
watch.
how to rotate in. Malabuka in a similar situation. No medkit though. No Flowberry Fizz. He has
This good
that
Cleavy.
momentum boost
I did not know
but
this
it's only
good
gonna last so
Cleavy,
long as
but
now Sined
might not gonna
going
do
for
Cleavy.
This is
So
their
like,
chance, but they immediately get stuffed and shut down.
you cannot do
Even not
anything
as
because
Noah
it's like,
and Aqua,
it's
they're
just a
able to
good
solidify it and
clean
keep
feed,
a hold
pretty much.
of that high ground for now.
I
He
prefer
runs
this
into
not
Pablo, but
gonna do
same
Cleavy.
song, different dance. He goes ahead and gets
But,
another
I mean, you know,
elimination, bringing their total of 6.
you have an option
Another one on the books.
if you want to
Malabuka
watch it.
goes down as well.
Look
Flixie
up.
now left
You
as
know.
a solo. He is going to be forced to pop a medkit in zone.
That's like,
This is
wow.
his chance, though. He
Look at this,
plays
yo.
points for consistency on that leaderboard with his teammate going down. Sined trying to do the same thing as Aqua and Noah on the high ground, putting down an immense amount of pressure. Dioxy and Cade, 7 eliminations. They're looking like some of the most healthy teams.
Oh, this is one of the best.
Outside of the high
One of the
ground.
best,
11 players up, 8 duos. Noah does not have any medkits in his inventory.
this is like
Does
one of the
offer
best, guys.
some if they
Yo,
wanna play the heal off, but it looks like they
this
might not even
this
have
is gonna
to.
be
So much
difficult. Who's
pressure
going to win
is being
this?
put on second height
Yo,
on the players.
guys, who's going to
More
win this?
falling down this mountain as the chaos now below is increasing.
Yeah, Arian down there by himself as well. The probably one's putting the pressure on Dioxy and Cade. He's going to be able to go ahead and make more space so that way he has more room to work with. Nobody's really taking note. He's that meat in the middle. Bottom layer, though, now trying to drop it down into the palm of their hands. 3-team FNCS final for game 1. Aqua, Noah, they lose high ground at the worst possible moment. Noah goes down. Cade
Oh my
gets
gosh.
dropped. It's all up to Loki, who gets another elimination, bringing it down to a 1v1, but he doesn't have
1v1.
heals. It's all up to
Yo,
Aqua.
1v1.
He's coming back in with one flopper left. He's going to use it, ready to fight it, but he goes down. Loki takes down Aqua.
GG's for that. GG's.
From the dirt down below, eliminating the high ground duo. No one
GG's.
held it throughout first moving zone all the way to the last moments, even with floppers in the inventory, but they were unable to connect those impactful shots and went down to Sana's duo partner
almost
in those last
tried
moments.
to get that
They
award.
stayed on that ultimate low ground every single time. Even with those refresh, the extra mats they were able to get, they just stayed ahead.
Almost reached
And that elimination
almost couple
on
minutes.
frequency allowed
Tried to get
them
the award.
build that
Tried to
cone
redeem the
tower.
award.
So that way they're
Redeem
able to
award.
fight this with Noah going down back of zone, even with a trade, the edit with the cone, the frenzy shotgun. They just played that almost flawlessly.
They gave
to
a
take
photo
game one.
on Twitch.
Aryan, low-keyed, you know they are feeling happy now with that motivation from the first game, but this isn't a sprint, Jacob, it's a marathon. This is just the beginning of the EU Grand Finals.
Yep, and with that
Game 2,
said,
okay.
Game 1 is over. Let's throw it on over to Des to see what they think about the start of FNCS.
Thank you so much, boys. That was an absolutely epic way to kick off the grand finals. Although I just want to give a quick shout out to Jacob PR's incredible shirt. Best dressed of the night, I have to say. But let's talk about the best duos of the first round. Because actually, all eyes had to really be on Noah and Aqua as we headed into the moving zone, Levin.
Yeah, they were up on height, and I mean, if you know anything about Aqua and Noah, you're thinking, oh yeah, it's a done deal, especially with how that game was going, Mini. I mean, so many top teams and top duos were falling left, right, and center, but in the end, right, it's Aryan and Loki that win the game, and I think for me, I think most people probably be saying it's a bit of a shocker, right? Just because this is a team that, I mean, not many people had them on their radar. They qualified from lower bracket, you know, 3.
It was last week. I got the award last week.
Top 5 of that day. I think they came 11th or something.
I remember, like, I did not stream last week.
Very strong. I mean,
FNCS. Watch Party, I did not because, you know, try to get the awards, free awards. But this time I will stream, you know, this time I stream, and now I'm just, you know, let's do Watch Party and
into the grand finals, they can definitely pop off.
Let's go.
Ruffle the feathers, as you mentioned, from
Let's
some
go.
of our big names. I mean, we saw some great performances there from some.
How
of the
you guys
names, but
doing,
a
by the
lot
way?
of big teams weren't actually performing
How
right
were
there.
you
Some
today,
big
guys?
zones as
In
well
good
were
chat. How's it
water.
going,
So
Twitch,
really
YouTube?
impressed as to how well
How's it
they did
going,
low
chat?
ground. I think for me, it's all about Aqua and Noah.
Hopefully you guys
For those
doing
how did they not end up
amazing.
winning that? But it
You
was
guys
really
are
well
doing
played from these guys
amazing.
down low. That's what we have to highlight.
Absolutely.
Do you think that long rotation from the Northwest, do you think that actually worked out in their favor? Because they were able to kind of lie low when they needed to, Aryan and Loki, Mini.
I think it definitely benefited them in some ways. There was a few fights like that Queasy and Thomas fight went a little bit longer, so it kind of delayed their rotation. I'm sure they would have farmed a little bit of Storm Surge around that area. So whether it's going to benefit them in the long run throughout the rest of today and tomorrow, I'm not too sure because, of course, you know, long zones can be quite difficult sometimes. But whatever they did in that particular game seemed to have worked. And, of course, now that begs the question of how are the other teams going to react? Of course, we've had game number 1. The players have settled. We kind of understand how the lobby's going to look and how players are going to be rotating. So that then shifts as we move into the next few games.
Well, as you guys have already mentioned, we had some really big name duos become solos during round 1. So let's take a look at the leaderboard and find out who managed to hold on the longest. I kept writing in my notes, oh, so-and-so solo, so-and-so solo. It was very dramatic at points. Anyone really sticking out to you there, Levin?
Well, very obviously first place, right, as we've highlighted already, but Aqua and Noah, I think, are definitely a team that is going to cause problems. It's been a weird season. We haven't had necessarily, like, you know, these set sort of hype teams. I mean, Aqua and Noah can definitely be that. Janice and Flixie will look up for it as well quite a bit, even though they didn't in that first game and still did well. Again, just shows you how good those guys are. There'll be a couple others like Ranyad and Cynic who eventually get involved up there, but if Aqua and Noah can set a precedent early, these guys can be a big problem throughout the day.
Yeah, I'm really intrigued as to whether they're going to do that because this season in FNCS and in Fortnite in general, we haven't really had that height-dominant team that has just been consistently up on height, Queasy, Veno-esque from chapters and seasons in the past. So I'm interested to see what those guys can do. Of course, as we take a little look at the next page of the leaderboard, we get to see some of our big-name duos that, of course, had to go down to a solo. We saw Cammy having to solo clutch there as well. Queasy, another one there. Malibu and Mustache making it into that endgame as well. Not quite the fragging power that we like to see from those guys quite coming through, but it seems like right? They're just trying to adjust there to this these new Storm Surge changes that have happened as well. So that definitely had a big part to play. We saw lots of our teams falling at that point.
I think the key thing that we saw from that game that is abundantly clear is that this is the grand finals, because so many good teams were struggling with Surge. And that's how you know you're in grands. Like, people don't realize it is hard. It is different from any lobby you've played all season, especially with some of the new Surge changes, right? They've not had much time to practice some of the new Surge. A lot of people struggling, but they're going to have to really learn along the way here.
It's interesting to see that Janice and Flixie, as predicted, Mini, did cope with Surge really well. They looked like they were so ready for endgame, but they could only manage that 10th position, which kind of aligns with the last thing I said before we threw to the grand finals, which was top 10 is almost guaranteed for these two. But Levin, I want to know from you, what's it going to take from this duo to go all the way? Because Mini's already given his theories.
No, it's a great point. I think when you look at their end games in particular, the ones that really shine the most are the ones where they're playing for height, right? And in those games where they've gone up and they grapple up for height, it's a lock. You know, you're really confident in them. When I was watching their games, the ones that concerned me were the ones where they weren't playing for height and they were going for mid ground instead. And what I noticed was it's not like they're lost when they're on mid ground. It's definitely not the case. But they're not really great at converting a lot of those games into like a top 5 to, you know, top 1 to 5. A lot of those games end up being, you know, top 10s, top 9s, right? Really stretching the distance to get those extra placement points when they're playing mid and low ground is something that it seems to be a bit of a problem for them. So they're going to need a lot more height games is really what I'm thinking here.
I'm going to defend my boys here, though. What they did do very well was getting that Storm Surge early, right? They put themselves in that position to be able to go up for height. Yeah, we're talking about Aqua and Noah on height. Will they be able to do it throughout the rest of these 11 games? I expect to see Janice and Flixie going for that at some point. And even we saw it from Tayson and Venno, one of our teams that we highlighted at the beginning of the tournament. These guys, they had troubles with Surge off spawn. It just shows that if you don't get those tags early on, it can cause some problems later on.
We've got 5 more games to go tonight because we're treating you to a whopping 6 games per day of the grand finals. So without further ado, let's head in to game 2.
Already, FNCS is beginning to heat up. Game 1, the top team on that high ground, Noah and Aqua, got overthrown by Loki and Arian. What a fantastic showing of force to start us off.
Look, you said they got overthrown, but those were in the last moments of the match, Jacob. We've talked about it before. Taking height from first zone is difficult. You're going to have to find refreshes while you're up above. You're going to have to drop down, risk yourself a little bit to get those materials, but we'll see who's able to do it in the next game. As the battle bus is ready, let's get into it.
In game 1, Takada, we saw a few of our favorites to win on day 1, win the FNCS, go down very, very early, even some before placement points begin to set in. This is 12 games throughout 2 days. You do not want to fall in the hole early because that's where any team at the top of the leaderboard will take advantage.
Aqua and Noah looking uncontested as we switch over to the contrary. Mongrel, Mr. Savage up against Nate and Lane. It did not go the way of Mr. Savage and Mongrel in the first match, but will they be able to come out on top here?
You have to be careful, though, because throughout the semifinals as well, that third party just right across has played a role, but Savage is going to be the first one drop, leaving a lot of pressure on the Mongrel to try to clutch up. Lane is still on that chase, and there's no shotgun in the inventory of Mongrel either.
It's been 1,209 days since Mongrel has competed in an FNCS finals.
All right, Chad.
Back into a 1 versus 1 situation.
Yep. I got it. So
He's
now I have
looking to
to
take
claim it. So I'm going to claim it now.
Where Nate could play some mind games over there, try to go for the res, bait.
All right, here you go. Claim. Let's go. Yep. Let's go. Got the award now. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Let's go. I think it will go hat-trick. I got my food now, so um, let's go check out the award. Sorry, right? Let's go check out the award. Yo, chat. I got my food now. Got pizza, so yeah, we're gonna watch the watch party while we watching what I'm eating. So yeah, chat. Let's go. Yep. Now, folks, let me get on right now. Try to claim it, and then after that chat, we're gonna do a continue watching what I'm eating. So yep, let's have a good time here. So yeah, chat. Let's have a good time here. Yes, Bruce. What's up, Bruce? And now with this claim go award, let's see how the award looks like. So I cannot wait to see the award looks like, Bruce. I got my food now, so my food is hot right now. So yeah, my food is hot right now. So yeah, Bruce. Yeah. Um, yep. Let's see the award is. Oh, I cannot wait to see the award. Are you guys excited? Are you guys ready? Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited? See the award looks like? I cannot wait to see it. Yeah, cannot wait. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this is gonna be. Let's see. Oh, yep. There we go. Let's go award. Now I'm gonna see. Looks like. Okay. Looks like. It, I think it's on the comment. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Oh, here we go. Just in case, you know, once I get in, play Fortnite. After yep, I have to keep in mind. I don't want to get caught, so just keep in mind. By the way, guys, keep in mind for that. Just keep in mind for that. From now on, just keep in mind. Um, yeah. So yeah. Let's keep watching the watch party. Shall we? Alright, here we go.
Took
Okay,
out
here we
one
go.
of their opponents.
Okay, chat. Here we go. Alright, here we go.
Controlling height down to the second place. Even though they didn't win the match, it's a game of consistency, being 2 days of competition. So you know they're more than happy with that way to start it off.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at them in this game to kind of figure out what's the mental toughness, right? You can be happy that you got that top 3, you're in 3rd place, but it's all about, can you have that mental composure to realize that opportunity slipped through your hands, and instead of being 1st place on the leaderboard, you are positioned in 3rd, but we'll figure out how they can continue to compose themselves as we jump on board Venno and Tayson. From Grand Glacier, you see them rotating around, using a lot of those static launch pads for mobility. That allows them the elevation to figure out where a lot of these teams are positioned at as well. And from what we saw in last game, Surge is going to be a problem for them. It happened in game 1, and with nobody nearby here in game 2, you got to imagine it's going to be the same thing.
Edge of the map here, you can see a few duos in the surrounding area taking shots at each other. Camiseti, Aqua Noah, even another duo up north here. You can see though, in terms of materials, they've done a great job. Almost full up on metal. Have some of their bases built already. As Zone has pulled closer. Snipe shot. Unable to connect from Cami. Only 7 more in the chamber. And with so much of the match left, you do not want to waste those shots.
Yeah, I was wondering, he left the med kit up there, and I was like, what does Cammy and Seti have in their mind? Well, they have a ton of different heals scattered around their drop spots, kind of saving it for later. Weapon cache is starting to appear for a lot of these teams. It does look like Reason and Vidil might have shared one with Noah and Aqua, with Noah and Aqua being the ones to collect that and all that loot. And you gotta think, look at the materials right now. It isn't necessarily too bad for Vidil and Reason, but they definitely still have more work to do, and where they're gonna get the metal is gonna be the question for me.
That is a difficult resource, the most scarce one on the map, and usually these players will have routes for everything, for Storm Surge, for right off the drop spot, how to maximize efficiency to get as much loot as possible, but also be put in an advantageous position against your opponents if you're contested, and even were to farm up that metal, as it's so crucial later in the match. We've also seen a lot of bushes being put to good use, especially if you have a sniper rifle like Flixie does have in hand. You can see almost like Cami and Seti here with the amount of spare loot they have. They're like squirrels hiding all their nuts, all their precious items around their drop spot, as all it takes is one quick sniper shot. I'm wondering here if, I mean, the wood structures are kind of on purpose, as it's going to block those shots from opponents taking blind shots into the builds, but at the same time open up opportunities for you to peek.
And you can see, though, I like the way you said, I feel like we're 2 peas in a pod sometimes, because I'm looking at those builds. You see some of them are kind of edited down just a little bit to try to minimize the amount of coverage that they won't be able to kind of shoot shots from while still being able to protect themselves outside of the box. I haven't seen that too much from players that are camping in a lot of these bushes. See if the trend does continue, because that's usually what happens. A lot of the tricks are saved for moments like this, and then everybody immediately starts to adapt. Steal strategies, use whatever they can get their hands on.
Once again, you can see Vaniax and Ed, they have their planned route. They always make up kind of a tower on one of the mountains around their drop spots, specifically in areas where they believe their opponents will rotate through. But the opponents learn this as time goes on, and they know that there's going to be a duo positioned around that area taking shots at them, so they will try and use natural, well, the environment to kind of take cover from that and even use a bit more builds. Pixie, though, look at this. 5 medkits, Jacob. So early on, you can wonder what they're going to want to do in the late game.
He's definitely ready for this meta. It does come down to a heal-off scenario. He has about 2 games worth at this stage. Walks and Pixie just kind of looking around. You see they do have that snooty steps hammer pump. So you got to imagine they have the medallion along with them as well. About 4 or 5 teams on the outskirts out of zone, a couple more just inside the zone as well. So they're going to make their rotation early so they don't get stuck in a lot of the chaos that's down there. Pink and Vico, different plans in mind. Venno, Tayson, slowly but surely, once again, creeping up on their spot. And you can see what both of these teams are fighting for right there on the ground, which was claimed by Venno and Tayson, which was yet another weapons cache.
The altercation from the forecast tower third party to now the combat cache, as both teams could always use a bit more damage. Rift Island has even appeared close by, so they have different options to go towards. Question is, what's on their mind? Storm Surge now appears. They're gonna see exactly how comfortable or stressful the situation is, depending on how much damage they might need. But this time around at the Rift Island, instead of 3 duos contesting it at the same time, there's only 1. Clown, Girls, and they've even secured the flag already. Quite free for this duo.
You see him choosing the loot, switching out the shotgun. Do I want the frenzy? What are you taking in a situation like this? Purple frenzy, gold hammer pump?
Look, I'm a hammer.
He doesn't know.
Type of person, but you can see, yeah, I mean, still making decisions. You know, do I take the extra stack of medkits? Do I leave some? Do I box them up and continue looking for shots? As 0 elims on the board, you know they're gonna need damage. 38 duos, 74 players. I mean, there are a lot of teams being contested right off the start, so it's not as stacked in these initial zones as we've seen previously when there's not as many people getting contested. But at the same time, once those initial engagements finish off, not a lot of teams end up getting eliminated after.
You can see Pablo, Bevies just outside. They need to be careful because really susceptible to a snipe from Loot Island if they do want to look in that direction. You can see spotting out where players are positioned at, and they're like right in the middle. They can rotate back towards Rift Island, try to grab one of those rifts that are around. They can rotate to zone, try to beat everybody there. The choice is definitely theirs, and for Pablo and Bevies, this is definitely a great position to be in, to have so much control over your destiny at this stage in the game.
Let's take a look here. Walks Pixie, what they were able to do.
Oh no.
Quick crash pad right into Vortexer's box, taking him down. Volko. Now, was he able to escape? Was he not? Either way, that's a huge elim.
And those are the plays I love to see with the crash pad. Hides all the audio. You can sneak up on a player just like that. Even when they're rotating with each other, that little bit of separation is all it takes to find just a little nifty elimination like that. Han and Vasquez. Center zone is what it looks like. High up on the mountain. 110. Nice snipe shot. Even threading some assault rifle shots through to get even more damage for their Storm Surge. Positioned well. Venno, though, fighting from the low ground against Pablo and Bevies, who we've literally seen moments ago. And I kind of asked this question to start the game. What is their plan for Surge? There are going to be a below, but with a snipe like that, that's definitely going to help Venno and Tayson get above the damage threshold.
We were talking about it. Venno has been hitting some insane shots these days. Can he keep it up in the grand finals when the pressure is on? That one sniper shot put him above. As now Bevies. Uh-oh, be careful, Bevies. You've gotten stuck. 34 now. Crack, no shield to work with. Venno gets the knock. Pablo is taken out. Bevies is low on HP. But this is huge for Tayson and Venno.
Yep, Steven snipes the body, max damage, just trying to get as much as they can when it comes to Surge. Bevy nearby, but Bevy's time is ticking. He doesn't have any HP. He's below on Surge. And he can't necessarily even rotate first because there's 3 teams waiting for him on the other side. This is going to be his golden opportunity. Lands the shot onto Venno. No heals left over. Bevy needs a miracle if he's going to try to make it to zone. And it's not going to happen. He goes down. Venno, Tayson strike again.
A little elim airdrop package from above for Venno and Tayson. I'm sure they heard that elimination. They could scavenge the rest of the loot. They're just on the edge here. They're not even too far from making it in, so you can see they're healing up, getting healthy before rotating back in. Aqua Noah, though, currently only 4 below the threshold, forced to pop those floppers, to pop that Flowberry Fizz, as just one shot is what they need. They have that smart pistol. It locks onto your opponents, but for that, they need to peek.
So you just need somebody to peek, and that was the opportunity, but aims just a little too late. Doesn't get the timing. Forced to crash pad. Noah's trying to lead the way, but even he's a short distance away from his opponents. Finally, Aqua's going to land a couple shots with that smart pistol, get him ahead of the threshold, but Noah goes down to Reason, trying to play desperation to get some Storm Surge, and it cost him everything.
Now with no duo partner, Aqua scavenging the materials, but from behind, Fadil finishing off his second match of the day, as they'll now have a bit more freedom on how they want to rotate in here. Looks like it's going to be a Flowberry crash pad combo.
I feel bad for him because not even I saw that coming, and I got the mini map to help me out. He thought he was so safe trying to make his way in, but Deal Reason strike. That's going to be their second elimination of the game so far. Over 300 damage above the threshold. Still got some more distance to cover, but that's what these crash pads are for.
Another one put to good use, as I believe it's Ski close to the right now. They've boxed up under the train tracks. They do have the freedom to do so, as they don't need that elevated position for the damage.
Too much action going down around the map. This is around the time where Veno, Tayson were taking down Pablo. Sado was able to take down Debule, but gets beamed in the back by Swidgy and Pootrick. No HP to regain, so he cannot stay in the zone for too much longer. And now they're positioned against two hungry players, Vico and Pink. Not the best placing in game one, but at least they were able to pull out a 16th place.
I believe they have the forecast tower this match, so they do know where these next zones are pulling. You can see how well they've already positioned themselves in this 7th zone. And their duos, or not the duos, but their opponents in the areas might be wondering, you know, do they know something that we don't? Should we be following them as they continue to rotate? Good amount of materials, decent amount of shield. As we look back over, Thomas HD. Now look, Jacob, Thomas HD, 14 top 10s, 10 top 5s, 7 top 3s in FNCS finals, but yet to take one home, yet to lift up that trophy. And now with 5 elims on the board, could this be the tournament?
Yeah, I kind of made a bold call, with probably along with everybody else in Fortnite, thinking this could be the Thomas HD season. He has yet to win one, but he has also come so close so many times. It's almost painful at this point, no matter how well you're performing. If you ain't first, I don't want it. That's probably what Thomas is thinking now at this stage
You know
of the
how
game.
much he wants it. You know.
Especially with global championship spots up for grabs after this weekend. They could be the first ones to claim it as their own.
That is the question. That is the question. But with so many titans, so many legends from Fortnite competitive competing here today, it's harder than ever to take a spot at globals. I drop Nebs though.
Seriously?
368 above.
Really?
They're feeling
Hydrate?
quite healthy here.
I mean,
As
peace
Archsteel
out now.
is going to be able to pick one up. Storm Surge active now though. The lobby is going to get electric.
And one thing about iDrop and Nebs, we really know what they're capable
Seriously?
of. They can pop off at the biggest moments.
Really?
Sometimes
Hydrate?
when
Okay.
things don't go their way, it's hard for them to kind of get back on track. But like you said, 368 damage above the threshold.
Okay.
Very little for them to do. It's just kind of biding their time, waiting the next couple of seconds for zone to move forward before they figure out where their rotation is going to come from. And already you're seeing them lining up a crash pad play, even though they do have some grapple blades.
Waiting for the perfect
How's it
moment.
going?
They hear their shots. They know that Storm Surge is active, and it's going to cause the aggression from the players.
JK
from
Band-Aid,
below.
Krogos.
For Hen and Ski, though, already one elim on the board. Grapple blading ahead of zone. Will they build up, though?
That's right.
They have an opportunity for elevation. Are they going to take it? It looks like Ski's already boxed up. Almost full load.
Here we go.
Full
Watch
duo on
body
top
and
of
then
him
up there.
as he's forced to wait for the regroup.
How
they
do?
went on the
How we
right
get
side
on
of the zone,
Fortnite?
where it opened
We
up,
hop on
giving them
Fortnite.
more space to work with. As they're above damage on threshold, you see a lot of teams around them may not necessarily be as safe as they are. Get an early peek at high ground. Swizzy Putrick. Might be too soon to tell if they can hold on to it. At least that's the way the trend has been going all FNCS long, even from the open qualifiers to the semifinals into this stage here that we saw in game one. You hold on to it too soon, a team will more than likely at least try to battle you for it.
I mean, it worked out for Aqua and Noah in game one. Got them all the way to second place before they had to take that engagement. Issue was for Aqua and Noah, all they had was one flopper, no medkits. And on the contrary, I believe I did see 3 medkits in one of the inventories up there in the clouds. So hopefully they can hold on, as all they'll need is materials. And now, 9th zone, first moving, commencing.
Yeah, majority of the lobby having a far pull. Flixie taking some shots, but not anything to get scared about. Vico Pink, they have different plans in mind, trying to get to the box. Artskill stuck by himself, unable to really land the damage for the elimination, but I love the aggression coming out of Vico and Pink when they need it most. They cannot run out of material. Vidil, Reason in a similar spot, but they've got themselves space and time to pop the medkits. It's the shields that they're lacking, though.
Does Resin have a Flowberry Fizz? I see him take it out now.
Yes.
It's gonna be enough to recuperate a bit of shield, even give them that boost to continue rotating through. They're above, they're getting healthier. They have a couple eliminations and a good amount of materials. You can see now as the tarps continue, so does the pressure. Queasy knocked down. It's all up to Thomas now.
He snatched that medallion at the last second, and on the receiving end of the Mythic Frenzy, all but just a sliver of HP, but he gets forced back to the zone. That's where Thomas is going to get credit for that knock, and you see him going back, trying to get the materials, maxed up on loot as well. He's definitely cementing himself to have a big game here as a solo.
Oh, 3 med kits for Thomas HD, full materials. This is what he needs to continue forwards. He can even play the heal off if he's able to make it far enough. 17 duos are up, 30 players.
Multiple medallions as well. The list of things that are going right for Thomas, other than him being a solo, is there. Nebs and iDrop trying to break to the back of the zone, the back of the box. They get confused momentarily as iDrop takes a huge amount of damage trying to make his way in. This is where they're going to stagger themselves. Flowberry Fizz, and say hop their way to the front side of the zone.
Still on high ground. I believe it's Swizzy Putrick. They've been maintaining it, but iDrop Nebs, their second height, as the pressure from above is gonna be raining down shortly. The zone pulling over water. Tace and Veno close to second as Thomas is still going strong.
Yep, he's looking probably the toughest solo player here, even separating himself from everybody else. Veno, Tace, and make a shot at the high ground. And it drops down, and it turns on its side. They're the ones who went in for the elimination. Veno stuck to the outside of the zone, 15 HP, running out of builds, but finds a huge blind fire with the Reaper, unable to get the knock, but he's still trying to chase that elimination as he runs out of builds.
Just 15 HP, and it's gonna be the one shot to take him out. Vico now left as a solo as well, gone down, eliminated. It's Thomas HD. He's still going.
This is a solo that everybody knows that can put up some big points. 6 eliminations by himself, 8 as a team. A 9th's gonna be found as Lunex goes down, but Monier is trying to save the day. Swizzy towards the outside as well. There's where all Thomas's loot is gonna go, to the Wedge side as he gets pressured from the high ground.
Winnable for Thomas HD. He has 3 medkits. He can play the heal off. All he needs to do is stay up until that last zone. With 8 or 7 eliminations to his lane, he is on fire.
Yeah, everybody here is solos but one team, and it might be the high ground team. This could be a great chance for Thomas to win this game. Taking a tick in the zone, that's going to allow him to start the heal off just a second earlier as iDrop's trying to creep around below. Thomas spots him out, makes him run into the next box. This is where everybody's getting closer and closer together, running out of time here at the end.
Huge for Thomas HD. That's 8, but he gets dropped. He gets eliminated. The medkits go to iDrop. It's now 2 duos up, 2 versus 1. Will iDrop have the space to pop the medkit? Yanis, Flixie taking shots, taking the elimination, and getting the VR for game 2.
No medkits, no heals, no problem for Yanis and Flixie. And they even saw that person trying to heal off, thunder bursting straight into the box to cancel the medkit and steal the game away. Yanis and Flixie are looking like the Titans on top of the mountain now.
They were dominating in this recent match. I'm not sure exactly when they were able to overthrow high ground, but there was so many solos down below that just having that chemistry, having both players up, was enough to give them that advantage to secure the win.
Just looking, Flixie just looking smooth, calm, cool, collected, backside of the zone. And this is where they knew it was all over for iDrop. Had him trapped, and as soon as they saw the audio visuals, the med kit going off, they beamed into the box to take him down.
That's a huge way to start off game 2 for Yanis and Flixie. They were unable to secure the first VR, but now you know they're feeling happier and more motivated than ever. But this is just the beginning, Jacob. They have a long ways to go.
Yep, and this is where everybody else in the lobby here has a chance to pick up some points. There's still 4 games left on the day, but let's throw on over to Frankie, Levin, and Minnie to let us know what the leaderboard is looking like after 2.
Thank you very much, guys. It's going to be really interesting to watch day 1 of the grand finals because we're still seeing teams having to adjust to finding those surge tags, but also just getting the measure of the lobby. But Janice and Flixie Mini Miner have clearly started running before the rest have really started walking.
Yeah, it just shows they got to that point in the game really nicely. You could see when we went to their POVs, they were still stacked. They still had all of those meds, all of those mats, of course, as well. And ultimately, what actually got them high ground wasn't even their own height take. It was Venno and Tayson actually trying to chop down height, drop them into their box, which then just gave Janice and Flixie the green light to go up. So a really nicely sort of set of circumstances for them, I suppose. So really nicely played from those guys. And of course, they had to capitalize. And if there's one of the teams that we talk about as being a high ground team to look out for, if it isn't Aqua and Noah, it's Janice and Flixie.
Absolutely. I mean, these guys, they're so confident this season and things really are working for them. I think there's a reason why they've come into the tournament considered a favorite by most people. There just aren't really any holes in their game plan all the time, and even when they get put in these tough situations like this, they're not working with the most materials here by any means, right? The mats are low, but they're making things work, and I think it's a big testament to both of them. Of course, Janice already, we know, is experiencing these moments, but Flixie really rising to the occasion. I actually asked him before Grands, I said, Flixie, do you think you guys have any weaknesses? Like, what's going to stop you from winning Grands? He says, no weaknesses at all. We're winning. And that's the kind of confidence you're going to need to have if you're going to have any success in this kind of competition. So really impressive game for them. And like I was saying last game, Frankie, right? If we're going to see them get these sort of top 5s, wins even, it's going to have to be, you know, from high ground positions. And that's what we saw here today.
So do you think, I'm guessing you know Levin, hence why I'm asking you, is Janice calling all the shots here given that he has won grand finals before?
Yes, for the most part, you know, a lot of time you'll see Janice lead, but Flixie has the ability to as well. Like, he's done that before. So I think, you know, the fact that both players are comfortable in decisions that are being made always helps.
Yeah, and that's definitely something for other duos to take note of. It's so important to understand what your role is in the game. And my role is to throw to the leaderboard. So let's check out the situation after game number 2. I kind of want to ask you guys, actually, about the duo in number 6 right now. I drop a Nebs because I swear, over the past 2 weeks, I have watched these guys challenge for height every single time, and something white comes off for them, a Mini Miner.
Yeah, it seems to be that throughout their style of gameplay. We've spoken
Really?
about this duo a lot, about
Seriously,
their
Bandit?
lack of consistency
Seriously?
when it comes to these
Seriously,
tournaments, and
Bandit?
of course, not even just across the tournament, of course, across different events as well, Evan. That seems to be a problem for them, but it seems like, you know, second place, those guys right there seems to be a little bit starting to click a little bit more for those guys, playing more mid-ground layers in that particular game, as we saw from those guys. So maybe that could be the key to their consistency.
Yeah, and I like that for them. Like, that's sort of a style that I think is definitely effective for them. It plays to sort of their strengths, and I think it'll be, you know, effective for them moving forward as well. I think iDrop and Nebs are definitely a team that, you know, people look at and go, they could very well be good, but you also look at them sometimes, you go, I don't know what I'm gonna get. So it's good to see them sort of finding a bit of rhythm here.
Also, talking of rhythm, it's just made me think of our boy Thomas HD, the Danish hero, because he was absolutely on fire. You know, Queasy got some solid early eliminations, but once Thomas was left alone, once Thomas swapped that sniper for the meds, we thought he was going to win the heal off, and unfortunately it wasn't to be, Levin.
Still, the clutch was really impressive, Frankie. I mean, this guy he's coming off of a hot performance, right? In the semi-finals, Thomas led the way in terms of damage dealt and the ratio of damage dealt to damage taken, right? This guy is a tank. He you know, he's eating up not much damage, but he's outputting a very, very high amount, and we saw that on display here in this game. Nobody's safe in this end game. I mean, people are running about, they're just getting shot from everywhere, and you're almost thinking, where's it coming from? Yes, Thomas HD, he's always lurking in the shadows. And I mean, look, the solo clutch performances are always huge, not just for finding rhythm, Mini, right? But keeping your tournament alive.
Yeah, exactly. And giving your team a little bit of a boost of confidence, especially for Thomas right now. He's more comfortable, I feel like, when he's in these solo clutch situation. He seems to be more calm when he's in that position because, of course, he has that mythic shotgun that we've spoken about him using so well before. And I think that's ultimately what you can have in your team. If you have someone like Thomas HD that can bring the team up when Queasy went down right there and can carry the team on his back, you're onto a winner. And hopefully they don't need to use that too much.
Yeah, and we've seen already in some of these games, right? They're contested off spawn. They're not guaranteed to play 12 out of 12 games. So you have to make these kind of games count. Otherwise, you know, you're going to be looking back on this FNCS going, it was almost a win we wanted, but not quite. So hopefully we can see them keep up those performances.
Well, we're nearly at the halfway point of day one, boys. So I'm hoping now that those duos we're expecting big things from have managed to ease into the competition, and we're going to see even more duos make it to that end game, because they're going to need a buddy with them when the fighting gets to its end point. So let's head back to our casters to Carter and Jacob PR for game number 3.
Levin said it best. Nobody is safe in the grand finals. From Mongrel and Savage contested off the start. Yanis and Flixie annihilating the players from above. And even Aqua and Noah in the first match, holding height throughout the whole late game. Nobody's safe, Jacob.
Yeah, nobody's safe at all. But let me give a huge congratulations to Flixie one time. That was his first VR in an FNCS finals lobby. And there was a lot of questions going around. We know what Yanis is capable of, but can Flixie keep up when the pressure is on? And let me tell you, he kept up, and he kept up big. But now if that momentum can carry over to the next 4 games, we will be on the lookout for Yanis and Flixie lead to kind of end the day. But there's still a lot of teams that have to push themselves over the limit to catch up on the leaderboard before it's too late. Game 3 starts now, and it's the last game before the half.
From the forecast tower engagements, the POI early game battles, 1-1 for King and Phaser. Mongrel and Savage keep getting third-partied. What are gonna be the changes, Jacob, that these players make to put the odds in their favor as Pink, Vico, Kiduo, Kiro, the battle for the forecast tower turned into a 50-50 off the start. Weapon goes to Kiro and Kiduo, and looks like they are gonna take the 2 elims.
Well, that's one way to take control of the forecast tower instead of waiting. And that's what I was talking about. The camping, getting there first is important, but the fights all around the map are just starting so quickly. Thomas goes down after a miraculous performance as a solo. It's gonna be all up to Queasy here by himself, but he definitely does have the hammer pump and the striker. If he can solidify one of these fights into a 1v1, he will have a huge chance to clutch up.
From the solo rampage that Thomas had in the previous late game to now getting elimed off the start, leaving it up to Queasy. Is Queasy gonna be able to bring them back from this early game? He's not in a good place at all. Being a 1 versus 2, being forced to let his opponents heal up, loot up. He's really gonna have to do something special to get out of this.
Even though they know that he has to go back for the reboot card onto Thomas, it's almost like he doesn't have a chance to loot it up just yet. He has to kind of build himself up before he kind of makes that chance to go back on over towards Lavish Slayer. But for now, it's Noms and Cringe who are going to be able to claim it as their own. And what they're doing here is they're making sure Queasy isn't anywhere in sight, not too much around, so that way they can go for that NPC uncontested.
You can see how quickly he disengaged, but we'll take a look. Fencing Fields as well. Highly contested POI spot. 3 duos landing here. Throughout most of the matches, though, it has seemed that Malabuka and Murstache are the duo that secures the medallion, that secures that mythic loot, and eventually the vault. Will that trend continue? Will their opponents get a bit more aggressive? As Diox and Cade, you can even see they are leading the pack in terms of points.
Yeah, just consistency overall has been kind of destroying the playing field, even if they aren't picking up a ton of eliminations. But that's the thing. Even though they're not getting the fencing-filled loot, they're still able to do wonders with their game plan. Just got to imagine what happens when one of these teams falls way below the points that they kind of gather in some of these games. As he not only gets the mythic loot, he finds the gold one as well. Savage by himself. do believe Mongrel was dropped off earlier on in this same game as Nate and Lane are just taking over the ship at station.
Mongrel Savage put into panic as they got to figure out what can they do. Even if they come out on top in the 2 versus 2 off the start, there's so many players in the surrounding area. The duo's waiting for that to happen so they can third party. There's almost no way to get out of that situation unless they're able to finish the engagement almost instantly. Oh, but be careful. If you saw what I saw, Jacob, I think I saw a little Queasy there crouched up behind the register waiting to take someone's order. Is Ark hungry, though? Is he thirsty? Does he want to drink from the gas station? I hope not.
Uh-oh.
This could be massive to turn Queasy's game around.
Oh, he has to go in there eventually, though. That's the thing. He has to go in there to collect all that gold. Queasy. He has to be perfect here, land the shot. In goes Ark. This is his chance. Queasy's just being very, very careful. First shot's going to go through, and that's going to be a monster of a shot. Ark is by himself. His teammate in the minimap trying to close the distance, trying to alleviate some of that pressure. Shots come in. Queasy gets a knock on the Ark. That is going to be one, but Rick Moore's there to revenge his teammate, and he gets it with ease on the Queasy. A nice attempt coming out, just wasn't enough to pull them over. And Queasy and Thomas are down.
Got the initial shot off. Was not able to box him up in time, though. Good reaction time, to be fair, by his opponent there. Just holding off until his duo came to help out. Queasy, I don't think even got the full finish, only the knock, so won't be getting those 4 points. As a reminder, it is 4 points per elimination today, but tomorrow the points do multiply by 1.5, so it's 6 points per elim tomorrow. As we look back at Ski Hen, we're just kind of looking around to see if there's any players rotating.
Yeah, it does look like I do believe they're going to get that.
All right, guys.
For themselves.
I done my food now.
Anybody's
Time
willing
to
make the
get
risky
on
play and
Fortnite.
try to go for it.
Okay, here we go. Looking for a hat trick. Looking for a hat trick, Cargos. Okay. Time to go on Fortnite right now. Here we go, Fortnite. Really, Cargos? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. How about chat? Okay, chat. Here we go. Let's play some. Let's do Fortnite for a while. I don't know how long, but I've been live for 1 hour now. Mm. Yep, 1 hour.
standing by to gather storm intel, Commander. Let's launch that van.
Fill her up if you'd be so kind. I need to get back up in those clouds.
We're headed your way. Make sure to collect any blue glow you see.
That'll do the trick.
So that's where the flyer cannon went. What sort of messages are we shooting these days?
Let's see. Beware love's deadly kiss. A partial list of incurable kissing-related diseases? Why did no one warn me that kissing is deadly?
Give me that. Plague mouth, exploding teeth syndrome, head falls off itis. These are fake, Dennis.
Are you sure? Because suddenly my neck feels not up to the task.
Mostly sure. Add blue glow to prepare for liftoff. Are you by any chance spreading medical disinformation?
The enemy is closing in.
That, to me, sounds like a yes.
We must be sharp. We must be focused. And most important, we must be impervious to the ravages of love. Love and ravages? Why wasn't I warned?
Look, I get what you're trying to do. But find a way to do it without sending everyone into a blind panic.
hell. See you soon.
The following activities are now forbidden. Lingering glances. Deep, meaningful eye contact. Meet cutes. That thing where you keep running into each other. And anything that may lead to feelings of romance or infatuation.
This is better. Depressing, but better.
Should you know anyone in a will they, won't they situation, it is your duty as a citizen of home base to tell them they will not.
As the resident love expert, I'd like to offer the following statistics. Most relationships are doomed to failure within the first 6 months. What we think of as love is a simple chemical reaction. Then that reaction fades away over time. Romantic love is a social construct and not a reality.
Then why did you dedicate your life to being a matchmaker?
Because every once in a while it works out. And, that makes it worth the trouble. But it's not working out for anyone here.
Alright, chat, here we go. Yo, what's up? How's it going, Cargos?
Going well. Alright, I'm gonna need your stream just because of the echo. Hydrates.
Yeah, I saw it. This is Leo.
Yeah. Hydrate.
Okay.
That's Have to go on and do some miles. I'm assuming Panda's gonna do it as well, or I'm assuming he is already doing it.
Yep. I've been grind Fortnite a lot.
Nice. Good.
Yeah. I really enjoy it for fun, you know, that's not for fun.
Yeah.
And now I'm in like Twin Peaks now. How we unlocked Twin Peaks a few days ago.
Oh, nice.
So now we're giving me like access everything, so yeah, you suck a map, right? Like a single map. When I start a mission.
Yeah.
When I select it,
Yeah.
that's like huge. That's gonna be huge for me.
Nice.
So yeah. Well, it's stay continue. The eventual stay continue. Not gonna end in, so it's not gonna be end. So this is still keep going.
Right.
But yeah, I was doing a watch party, you know, just do a little bit watch party.
Gotcha. Oh, watch party, yeah. Yeah.
Try to get like free award, you know, it's like a free award.
Right.
Hey, it's like a what I got, right? I just redeemed.
Yeah.
It looks good. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. One of the amazing awards you can get for free. It's completely free. You don't have to do anything. That you link your Epic account. Link you with your Epic Games account. That's all. And then you have to watch for like good minutes to watch it for good minutes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then I saw Bandit make me hydrate a lot, so I saw it.
Yeah, I'm making you hydrate quite a bit too.
Yep.
Bonus challenge success. Good job, team. Not bad. I think we'll need a little more blue glow. Add blue glow and get ready to defend the van. Flip the switch when you're ready.
Alright, there's blue girls. I got like blue girls now in here, so I have to. You know, if someone don't have blue girls, I can just open the do the mission. There you go. There you go. So I have enough blue girl now. So here we go. Go. So what do you think? Is my stream good? Doing good so far?
Yeah, it's
My
doing well
stream.
so far.
Yeah, thanks. What we do? You know, entertain, you know. Hey, I was wondering, I'm thinking about to do with Disney Speedstorm. Speaking of that, Fortnite, like, you know, I think it was like a month ago.
Yeah.
Fortnite, Disney to Fortnite. Oh my gosh, like that was like came out of nowhere, right? That was like came out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
And I was thinking about I haven't played Disney Speedstorm on stream so long. Disney Speedstorm. I really cool I should stream Disney Speedstorm because that game is free to play, you know. But this is a lot of fun to play and watch. It's a lot of fun, right? It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Try to upgrade. That's so much stuff I have to complete everything. There's so much stuff in this. What I'm playing right now. Of course. Really Bandit? Seriously Bandit? Seriously Bandit? Oh my gosh. Alright, Bandit, hat trick time, here we go. Another hat trick.
We've got a floaty van. Congratulations.
Hat trick. Bandit. Oh my gosh, hat trick. I cannot believe you're gonna make me a hat trick, Bandit. Oh my gosh, Bandit.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And it goes you too, Quackers. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I just knew it. I didn't know.
Hydrate. Drink.
Oh my gosh.
You need to stay healthy.
Yeah, I know, but if I made like a mission, you know, like in a, like, you know, just now, right? You know, right? Like
Yeah.
I mean, like a mission, like I'm currently in a mission. Try to do the mission. Oh my god.
Yeah, you can hydrate while you're doing the mission, right?
Yeah, I can, but you know, if it's zombie, there's a lot of zombies around. So like,
You can do it. You need to stay healthy during those missions while you're fighting zombies.
yeah, of course I know. Oh my gosh, I can't believe. I've been like for 1 hour. Oh my gosh, 1 hour. Wow, 1 hour. So far. So far, 1 hour. For 1 hour.
Yeah, you have been live for, yeah. Oh, is this early? The oversized lift didn't seem as a heavy lift.
Let's see what I gonna get. 5 hats XP, of course. Oh wait, Quackers, are you still watching?
Attention, citizens of home base.
Yeah, I'm watching.
I'm not
Okay.
doing this.
Got some awards. That's good for me. Hey, if you don't know how to play the award, this is how you get awards. Just by playing. Just by playing, and then you get awards, everything.
Love is the only thing we have, and I have been asked to tell you that is not true.
You heard that from Ray herself.
But
Stay on script.
I can't.
Gonna see when I go get this. Of course. Yay, more awards, right? Quest complete. Yep. Of course. More stuff, right? More stuff I got. So much stuff. It's a lot of stuff I got. By far. Wait, by far, you know?
Love is
Focus this one. I might do this or just by doing like
break your heart.
trying peaks for right now on because
When the world is dark,
sometimes I want to do this, but sometimes I don't do this one. So just focus, you know, try to focus one.
and I want
It's
you to
trying peaks.
be the one who made this possible.
Focus over there. Pretty much focus.
And I don't mean metaphorically.
Yeah, I don't want to do this. I just want to do the main quest, you know? Pretty much main quest.
Okay.
Oh, now I can change the squad now. Now I got go, you know, now I can change to, you know, I can change it. Oh wait, I need to, wait, do I have to upgrade? The survival I just got, do I have to upgrade? And just so, hold on. Means I can need to upgrade, you know, pretty much, you know, just in case for upgrade. Oh yes, I can upgrade. Quackles, I can upgrade. Time to level up, you know.
Yeah, hang on, I'm doing something really quick here.
Okay. There we go. Enough, enough doesn't will be enough, you know. Time to change it. Okay. This will be give me increase, you know. This is going to give me increase more power. I can get access to other missions. Unlock. Cemetery, okay. I mean, well, cemetery. Not bad. Oh gosh, upgrade. I need to upgrade any of this. But I don't know where is my, you know, the XP then. The I don't want to do it, so I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. In a moment. Time to upgrade all the survivals I got. Survivals. Every survival I got, I need to upgrade them. Upgrade all of them. But not in the moment now. I don't want to, you know. Time to upgrade, but they want me upgrade. I mean, I can upgrade now, but I can do it, save it, you know. I can save for later, you know. For upgrade them, pretty much, crackers.
Gotcha.
Let me see. I'm gonna check Discord. See. Discord. Just check Discord, you know. Just check Discord.
Let's see.
Just check Discord for now. See. Just check Discord.
Didn't save that.
Okay, okay. Let me... Okay, now time to... Just gonna check, now, I don't know, I might just go and keep streaming. I was thinking about I want to keep streaming, so I'm thinking about going to keep streaming. So yeah, I will keep going. I will keep going. You know what? You know what? I will just keep going. For now on. For now, I'm just gonna keep streaming. You know, keep going streaming. All right. Hold on, guys. I'm back, chat. I'm back. How's it going, Quackos?
It's going well.
Okay, awesome. And I got someone request to join on Fortnite. Seriously? I'm about to start another mission, but apparently got someone request to join on Fortnite, Quackos. Apparently, I don't know what. I don't know. I just going to accept it. Yo, hello, dude.
Well,
Yo, I'm streaming.
there you are.
Yes, I am. I'm streaming now. I'm currently streaming right now. Dude, please. Bro, no, I don't want to play right now. I'm doing Sega World, dude. Why someone just picked Barrier? One who? Why I can play Barrier? No, I'm doing Sega World. Just currently doing my main quest. I have to do main quest. I don't want to do Sega World now. I mean, I don't want to do like. I know I want to do Sega World, but I don't want to do like Barrier right now because I don't want to do Barrier. Because apparently that would be sweats, you know. Right, Crackers?
Yeah.
My friend just put Barrel, switch to from Sega to Barrel, but I say nope. Not gonna do. I'm not gonna do. Not gonna play Barrel.
Yeah.
Barrel's nah. I need to warm up. You know, I have to warm up. Have to practice. That's why. Apparently, I have to practice. That's all. I need to practice a lot, but I'm not gonna do that now. I'm just gonna practice for a little bit. Let me see. I could invite my friend. Not. I might do 1v1. Probably just me or invite. Play 1v1 me. 1v1. No deal. Let's see.
Oh.
ready to expand again. When you're ready to start the fight, select Expand Shield from the Storm Shield console.
Yo, RVE. Yo, what's up, RV? How's it going? How's it going, RV? How you doing? How are you doing? Let's play Sega World. Right now, for the Sega World. Yeah, Sega World. And then, oh yeah, I've been live for 2 hours now. Oh my gosh, 2 hours. 2 hours. Oh my gosh. How's it going, RV? Hopefully you're doing amazing. Hopefully. Obviously, not in a moment right now. Just play Civil War. Not in a moment. Obviously, apparently I'm playing right now. So, Civil War. Yeah, I'm playing Civil War right now. Obviously, right now I'm not playing. Not going to invite you right now. Not in a moment. So, just want to see. See I can replace it some.
Cameron, let's just
73.
guys. Perfect. You're good enough. Okay, let's go on. We're in shuffle inviting people.
We want the free mythic hero from Flannel.
Flannel Falls. We need help. Yeah. Oh.
Twine Peaks.
We're in Plankerton.
I'm 22.
I think we're both on like
25.
page 2.
The buffs I'm getting are insane.
Okay, well, I guess you can go continue do yours. I'll friend you so you can join us later. Hold on. I'll add you. Okay.
Wait, I think you could sneak us into Twine.
Cameron.
I don't know what that means. Hello. Good. What? I can't hear you. Say it again. You're streaming? Can they hear me? Hello. Do you wanna play duos? Oh. Save the world. Let's save the world. Is it on Fortnite? I can't right now. So you don't wanna. Oh, I don't. Then I can't play. I don't. So you don't want to play with me? Okay. Bye.
Look at this freak show. You find the targets, I'll warm up the Atlas. We'll be defending 4 Atlases this time. Search the zone for the targets and place those Atlases when you're ready.
Let's go!
And your true love is not a husk, or a smasher, or a C-bot?
Hey, you don't know my heart!
Well, that's half a success. Target not yet located. Target located. Drop the Atlas on the target when you're ready. Bonus challenge is now available. mission control when you're ready to begin.
Alright, guys. Okay, I'm gonna name my stream right now, so yeah. So yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy, and hopefully I will see. I might do next stream. I don't know when, but yeah. Um, yeah. So yeah, guys. Yeah, pretty much. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stream, and yeah. I'm gonna see you guys on the next stream.